When I decided to move to the West Coast, I had zero expectations about what retro video game hunting would be like. And so I decided to start from scratch. I sold my entire video game collection, and I decided that I would find new ways and new avenues to rebuild my retro video game collection. Now, there are some things that I do out here that I used to do back out on the East Coast, and they've yielded me some pretty good results. But there are also some things that I'm able to do out here on the West Coast that I could never do when I was on the East Coast. And thanks to these new avenues and these new ways of game hunting, I've been able to find some incredible video games at even better deals than I was able to find them while out on the East Coast. And so in this video, I'm gonna show you one of the things that I still do to this day that I did back when I was on the East Coast. But I'm also gonna show you an avenue that I've really been taking advantage of that's allowed me to score some really amazing games. So strap in and let's go for the ride. Now, as a member of the retro gaming community, I understand how important mom and pop video game shops are. And so anytime I can support one, I'm definitely gonna do it. But it has to make sense. Many of you who've gone retro game shopping at mom and pop stores, you know what it's like to go into that store where none of the games are priced and they're looking up prices right on the spot, and they're usually gonna pick the highest last sold price on eBay. That's really not my cup of tea, but thankfully, I've been able to find a number of really great mom and pop retro game stores that have allowed me to acquire some of those more niche and hard to find games that I probably wouldn't find out in the wild. One of those stores is Retro Teo. The owner is super cool. He is an outstanding salesman, and his store is just chock full of a bunch of grails. If you're ever in SoCal, you gotta go check him out. Okay, there we go. We traded in Soul Silver, Black, Platinum, some loose GameCube discs, Magic Sword, a stack of PS2 games.
A healthy stack.
Healthy stack of PS2 games, and then a healthy stack of DS games as well.
Yes, sir.
These are good.
We went ahead and did a trade. We picked up Truckskin, Wings of War, Shinobi, Golden.
I bought another one here. Now I'll get the
We
same.
got Darkwing Duck on the NES. And we got back Spike off Battle Street, all complete. In box. Pretty sweet. Shout out to Retro Teo. Holding it down.
Okay.
While I was on the East Coast, I was always somewhat apprehensive to do Facebook Marketplace deals. And it's not like I've never done them on the East Coast, because I have. I was able to pick up some really awesome titles through the Facebook Marketplace deals that I did, but they were very few and far between, primarily because it just never really I was never really too comfortable doing Facebook Marketplace deals. And then when I moved out to the West Coast, I slowly realized how much Facebook Marketplace deals were almost like a way of life. And if you really wanted to get really good deals on retro video games, you kind of almost needed to use Facebook Marketplace. And it just felt a little bit more convenient doing them out here. I don't know if it was the landscape, the geography, I don't know if it was the market or what, but doing Facebook Marketplace deals on the West Coast has truly enabled me to rebuild some of the rarest parts of my collection at an incredible pace, and also at an incredible price. A lot of times you run into people who are in different phases of their lives and they're ready to move on from certain parts of their collection. And usually when you buy in bulk, you're able to get some pretty significant deals, some really good discounts, and you're able to help people who are ready to transition. And they're helping you by enabling you to rebuild your collection. And so there's this camaraderie, there's this community out here, which is definitely palpable. You feel it. And every time you have an interaction with someone on Facebook Marketplace, every time you meet a fellow game collector, you're always hearing about the stories of their collection. A lot of times these folks have had these video games for decades, sitting in a basement, sitting in an attic. They got them way back in the early 90s or mid 90s, and they really treasure these games, but they're just ready to move on. And I think these interactions add to the lore and add to the backstory when rebuilding my collection this time around. And it adds something to this collection that I didn't have in my old collection. And I think it's really awesome. We got the Lufia 2 for the Super Nintendo.
We got Lufia, Curse of the Sinistrals.
Nice.
We got some lower hitters here. Master of the Monster Lair. The DS.
We got the Chrono Trigger.
Emily the Strangeress. And here's some really rare ones.
The Bouncer. This is a good one. This is one that I wanted to get back in the collection for sure. So this one is pretty cool.
And we got 50 Cent.
50 Cent, Blood on the Sand. Another one that I wanted to get back. Ken's Rage 2. Was sad when I sold my original copy for sure. Silent Hill 2. Sweet. Mega Man X Command Mission. Looks like that one has the card with it, right? I think that one has the card in it.
It's got the card in it, yep.
Sweet deal.
Yep, right there.
Cool deal.
And I asked about the Contra here. We got Contra,
nice. Contra 4.
Zelda.
Got the Spirit Trap.
Pokemon games.
So Pokemon Black 2, sweet.
We got Pokemon
Conquest.
That one's just item and box, but
okay.
All the rest are like complete in box. I just picked this one up not too long ago.
Not bad. Resident Evil, pretty sick.
Yep. And then this is just case and artwork, but it's Pokemon Black inside, just so you know.
Okay, cool deal.
And another complete in box Pokemon Platinum.
Okay.
Yep. We got Pokemon White version 2.
Sweet.
And we got From the Abyss.
Nice.
Birds. And
sweet.
Got all these CIB Mario Party.
Nice.
4, 5, 6, and 7. So
sweet.
Billy Hatcher.
Sweet.
The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Soul Calibur 2. F-Zero GX.
That GameStop goes crazy. So did somebody just trade all these in too?
The Billy Hatcher, the Soul Calibur, F-Zero. Yeah, they'll get some pretty crazy ones. Zelda.
Nice.
But the Mario Parties, I got those from Retro City Games in Vegas.
Nice.
And then these bad boys, I went through Utah. I caught this one last year before it tripled in price. This is Resident Evil 4 Collector's Edition. Wario World.
Nice.
Predator, CIB. I like to gamble on the oh yeah, and then here's the cartridges. Oh, yeah, this is some of the crazier stuff I got from GameStop. Bomberman 64 for $360. I got Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Nice.
And I got Kirby from GameStop too. So they were
so these were all at the same GameStop or different GameStops?
Different GameStops. There's a couple, especially in,
sweet.
Got a orange controller.
Wowzers.
We got Sonic Adventure Battle 2. Yes, sir.
Clean.
Super clean. And Resident Evil 0.
Super clean.
We got it. We got the acrylic case. We got Soul Silver with the working Pokewalker.
Got it.
Yep. So it's just, I just took it out just so you could mess around with it if you want to. But yeah, this bad boy works. Oh, yes, sir.
Copy that.
Yep. That worked. It's kind of. See with that.
lot of the games that I see at Kmart tend to be really overpriced, and I don't even think GameStop sends any significant video games to any of their stores anymore. You have to go online, which is a bit of a bummer because it takes some of the fun out of game hunting at places like they do, but thankfully they're not the only places that I can go to out here for retro video games. GameStop has been and continues to be one of the primary places that I go to for retro video game hunting. And a lot of that is because GameStop is one of the few places that actually offers a reward point system and offers additional discounts and promotions that allow me to get retro video games at underpriced charting value. And a lot of times, the discounts are significant, anywhere between 30 all the way up to 60% off, depending on the game, the discount, and how they have it priced. And so I still utilize GameStop the same way I did on the East Coast. The only difference is that on the West Coast, some of the games are different. But all in all, it's still a great way to rebuild a collection.
Finished all my missions, you tell me who the best could be. Capcom with Lockdown, Infinite is Street Fighter 3. I moved on, now my life is much better. On to bigger things, but we hustle forever. We cut your life short, plus you thought you was clever. It's all about the family, we staying silent forever. Yo, I moved on, now my life is much better. Now we on some bigger things, but we hustle forever. We cut your life short, plus you thought you was clever. It's all about the family, we staying silent forever.
For that.
Oh yeah, he goes to different stores and he has people on the phone, dude. I seen him, like, dude, no way. He won't let people touch the screen.
The last of the buy more, save more. Crazy. Whether it's been GameStop, yard sales, Facebook Marketplace, or anything in between, it's been quite the journey rebuilding my retro video game collection. I'm getting back some of the pieces that I loved the most from my first collection, and I'm discovering all new games and all new consoles at the same time. Moving to the West Coast has definitely been full of surprises, and I cannot wait to see what else I find as I rebuild the collection. Let me know what new games and what new pieces you've been adding to your retro collection, and I'll catch you in the next one. It's the Y2K Collector. Take it easy.